land and why it's so important. To the Jewish people and the Israelites, it was promised to them by God. So of course they want it. For the Europeans, land ownership in England specifically was held hereditary from, the royals, whatever, was passed down under the crown. So they really didn't have any land. So that's why they were running to get to America. And land that they took in America was done by prize, war prize, or treaty. To them, land means power. They seem to want it. It's greedy. Everything. Now, to Native Americans, Native Hawaiians, it's essential for maintaining a traditional way of life. They both thought land could not be owned by man. Now, when I say Native Americans, Native Hawaiians, to me, they're one and the same because they were there before the Europeans came. And matter of fact, a lot of Native Americans are married to the Native Hawaiian culture. So I might combine them. So, but in order to own land or whatever, you had to be white, male. And if you own land, you could vote. So that's why it's so important for blacks to want to own land, because I don't think they were allowed to own any land until around 1868, somewhere around there. It represents a form of equality somewhat, that's been denied. And it was also a form of reparations to the free slaves by William Sherman. Now, the natives and Native Hawaiians, they didn't want them to own any land. They were too busy trying to kill them. We got a quote from George Washington, who was the president under the Constitution. He approved the extermination of the native race. Quote, "The Indian country must be destroyed." Plus, he was a slave owner. Thomas Jefferson, quote, "Pursue Indians to extermination." Theodore Roosevelt, beneficial to its extirpation of the native race. I may have pronounced that wrong. Eradication. Another Theodore Roosevelt quote, "A mighty pulverizing engine to break up tribal masses." Peter Burnett, "Extermination must continue to be waged until the Indian becomes extinct." Theodore Johnson said, "Indian labor is indispensable." Now, he was into Indian labor. Thomas Jefferson, "Pursue Indians to extermination." Almost what George Washington said. Beneficial of the ratification of the native race. They finally stopped killing them and just started enslaving them. It's crazy. Well, George Washington was a little bit different. He was worried about the colonial government authorities in London trying to prevent settler intrusion of the native land. So he sent his agents in to go buy up all the land as possible. In the meantime, they're trying to kill him. So that's why land is so important.